the Audi and Mavs show. I am your host with my annoying cousin who gets on my fucking nerves.
Whatever.
Audrey.
Whatever. He loves me.
And our special guest. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Myra.
Hi, Myra. You guys probably, well, if you guys listen to Odd Tales, then you already know who she is. She's been on my show several times. And we kind of just threw her here at the last minute. So, hey, girl,
Yep.
hey.
Hey,
Last minute. Shit.
I'm
Yeah.
used to it though. You called me for your podcast last minute, so.
So, yeah, it ain't nothing new for her.
Mm-mm.
Anyways, did you just want to jump into it or what? You got something to say? Mab.
Do I have something to say?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, good. So so today is May 1st. Yesterday he says I'm annoying, but I'm not annoying. He loves me. But yesterday was my annoying cousin's birthday, Mav. He's now super old. And he's just getting older and older by the second. He looks like he's like 60 years old, but it's cool. I still love him.
You the one who got gray hair.
No?
Wait a minute now. Wait a damn minute. I didn't come here to be insulted.
I'm talking about her. She has
I
gray
know. I do too. Hell, I'm older than her.
hair. She talking shit. Like, she's still talking shit. But it's alright, though. It's cool.
But you always talk shit. Anyways, so if y'all didn't yesterday, make sure y'all tell him happy birthday.
Man,
What?
they ain't gotta tell me shit.
Tell him happy birthday.
I'm cool.
Speaking of birthday, how was your birthday? What did you do?
Honestly, what the hell can I do?
Hey, you could have had a Zoom birthday party. You could have had some friends come over. You could have your family could have did something for you. You know, there's a lot you could have done.
The only thing
It's
that
Corona.
happened was that I video chatted with my fiance. I spoke to the kids. I spoke to my kids. I got to speak to them, so I'm happy about that. They're doing well over there. Can't wait to go out there and see them. Yeah, that's really and Michelle, my stepmother, she got me a birthday cake, and her and Nicole sang happy birthday to me. I actually was caught off guard with that. I was like, yay! I was like, yeah, like that. That was fucking awesome.
Aww. So that's who the cake was from. See, I told you you could have did something at home.
Yeah, and honestly,
And you did.
I took my. Of course, I wasn't working on my birthday. I was not doing no 12-hour shift on my birthday. They can kick rocks with that. So I have a 5-day weekend.
Oh. And what are you gonna do? Nothing?
Man, I'm taking as many naps as possible.
I'm tired of naps.
Nah, I ain't get tired of them yet. Like I took one time because I work 3 days a week because I do 12-hour shifts and I get paid for 40. So I work Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 12 hours back to back to back. So on my days off, because there's really nothing to do, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to catch up on my sleep. And I've been taking naps every fucking day that I can.
Must be nice.
Sir, you're preaching to the choir.
Must be nice.
That's how I used to sleep.
Like the thing about it is that sometimes I can't. I don't go back to sleep because I just can't. Like, I'll be tired, but I don't ever get to like that stage of falling asleep. But I wake up every morning around 7 o'clock because my turtle, whom I've had for 26 years, doesn't know that when his light is off, I understand that he's on the timer. Wants to bang against the glass so I can wake up and feed him.
Must
Every
be
morning.
nice.
Every morning.
Well, you gotta take
That's
care of
why
the
I don't
turtle.
like pets.
I had him for so long. That's my little guy. I had him since I was 8 years old. I don't know life without him, so love him.
I would have to figure it out. I don't like pets.
Pets are a blessing. I told Audrey here to get a pet.
He wants me to get a cat.
Because cats are because
Right.
So the reason why, because you don't like, you were talking about like how you don't really like giving out hugs and stuff like that, right? So I'm telling you the reason why you get a cat is because a cat doesn't really require a lot of attention. Dogs want attention all the time. A cat will sit there and want attention for a little bit, but then they'll go off on their own because they're independent. You don't really have to do a lot with them. So when
I'd
you
rather
want,
have a dog.
I'm a cat person, and I've been fighting with, I've been fighting to get one. So I'm gonna get me a cat. She think that she gonna. Nah, I'm getting me a fucking cat.
You should have told her that's what you wanted for your birthday.
I don't want anything for my birthday. I can get whatever I want for her. No, I don't want anything. I don't want nobody to get
Are
me
you
shit
gonna
for
get
my
a
birthday.
cat from her? From her?
I don't want her to get me anything for my birthday. I don't want anybody to get me anything. Because then I feel like the reason why I don't do that is because I feel like people feel like I'm obligated to get them something when it's like, nah, I'm cool.
Why'd you laugh?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Because I expect all gifts on my birthday. You can assume you're going to get one all you want to. You're free to think what you want. But I want one for mine.
On my birthday, like, tell me, like, happy birthday. Tell me a happy birthday, and that's cool. Like, everybody's too old. I'm not really getting nobody shit unless you're the kids or her.
You don't celebrate your birthday? You don't usually
I
celebrate
worked
your
there.
birthday?
This is the first birthday I've taken off. I've worked every single year on my birthday, except for when my birthday falls on a Sunday. When my birthday falls on a Sunday, because I don't work Sundays at all. From any job, I don't work Sundays. Like every job I had, I don't work Sundays. So when I was when my birthday fell on a Sunday, that was the only real time I really didn't work, which is every 5 years or something like that. So, but I always work on my birthday. Because my birthday, and the reason why is because my birthday is April 30th, and May 1st is the next day, which is when bills are due.
But why don't you celebrate your birthday?
Because I have to work, and shit has to get done. It's another day, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm blessed that I'm here. I'm blessed that I'm born on that day. But at the same time, it's kind of like I don't have time to really sit there and think about it because there's so much shit that needs to be done. Like I'm sitting and I'm focused at work. Like, all right, when I was a manager at my jobs and stuff like that, I was too busy doing like 10 different things to really sit there and be like, oh my God, it's my birthday. Like, yeah, they bought me, like they used to celebrate it for me. Like they used to bring me cake and everything like that. Like they bought a cake the last time I was over at my other job. Like they brought me a cake. They did this and they did that, and I was very thankful. But at the same time, it was kind of like once we ate the cake, once we took like that 15 minutes to eat the cake, it was right back to work. Like the clock don't stop, and that's just how I'm kind of like programmed. It's just like, yo, it's another day. I gotta keep on. You gotta keep getting it.
So do you or do you not care about your birthday?
I mean, it's a day. I mean, I care because it's, everybody else cares. So yeah, I care about it. But I mean, I just.
Why are you laughing?
To me, it's just like, like, thank you. Like, I appreciate the happy birthdays, and I think it's like,
man, you care because when I messaged you, you was like, thank you for telling me happy birthday, asswipe. And I didn't even tell you happy birthday because I forgot what day it was. You care.
You know why I do it because we annoy each other, and I was fucking bored. There's a difference. I'm bored. There's nothing to do. Trust me when I sit there and tell you, if we were able to, like, if we weren't quarantined and everything like that, I would not have messaged you or bothered you at all. I would have been too busy doing other shit to really care.
Like what?
I would have been for my fiance and my kids. Like, I would have been out. I would have been gone. I would have been out.
Celebrating your birthday?
Just doing regular shit. Just doing family shit. Probably at a movie or something like that. I don't really care, man. Like, I don't care. I'm 34. Like, really, it's not really that big of a deal. It's cool.
Well, I think my birthday is a big deal, and I want all the gifts.
Well,
damn right.
You ain't getting. You getting the same thing you got me.
Oh, I don't care. I know I'm not getting enough from you, but I know I get gifts from other people. So I'm just saying.
I am done.
I want all the gifts.
I am done getting everybody gifts for the rest of the year. I officially tapped out. I'm cool. Who the fuck
Well,
is
this year,
huh? Who's that? Wait, the water.
me,
Oh, I'm like, what the hell?
this year for my birthday, all I want is for Corona to not be here when it comes.
When is your birthday?
December.
Nah, it'll be here because that's the winter. That's when it's cold, so it will definitely be here during that time.
Yep.
Well, you're such an optimistic. I love you.
They did say it will be back in the fall. That's what they said. I was like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, they also said there was nothing to worry about too. So
Um.
take that with a grain of
Wait.
salt.
So, is New York still closed down?
New York City train stations are actually being closed from 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. to be cleaned every single day. The first time since the New York City Transit, the subway has been open that it is closing. The first time ever.
But like, are y'all
First,
still on the stay home order thingy?
everybody is. Everybody else is. I'm
Okay.
not. I'm essential.
Well, I'm wondering
And
because they're opening up states like Georgia. They opened up Georgia last week, or I think it was last week. And then Myra, didn't they open your state too? Oh,
No,
well,
ma'am.
Texas is open now. Like all these states are starting to open, even though the virus is still obviously here. So I was just wondering, like, what was going on with y'all?
What was that?
oh, that was my phone. I gotta. Somebody actually just text me happy belated birthday.
Oh, look at the love still coming in.
Yo, I had.
We opened Monday.
Yeah, we're not opening no time soon. I've gotten like because I've had my number for so long. I had my number for over 10 years. My cell phone number for over 10 years. I've deleted so many numbers and stuff like that. So when a number started rolling in like happy birthday, I felt well. I didn't care because if I deleted your number, it's probably for a reason. I was like, yo, who this? Like happy birthday, like who this? And then like as soon as they started playing those games, like oh how you don't know, I was like block. Like block. Like
I agree.
like
Because why you want to play games? Just say who you are.
like,
Clearly, I ain't heard from you in a
one
minute.
person was like,
Who the fuck are you?
oh, it's your fat friend. I was like, block.
Your fat friend.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, I'm like, yo, if I don't have your, like, I've had my phone. I've had this phone for 3 years. I've had my number for over 10. I know people's numbers. Like, I transfer my number over from phone to phone. So I'm sitting there saying, if I don't have your number in my phone, it's probably because I deleted you because I don't fuck with you or we don't speak. So if you're going to hit me up and I'm asking you who this is, not like 100% of the time, 100%, not 9 times out of 10, 100% of the time, I deleted your number because I don't fucking talk to you no more. It's just that simple. Why do I have your phone? Why do I have your number in my phone? I'm not going to check up on you.
But did you know who the fat friend was?
No.
Oh.
And I really didn't care.
That's a horrible clue.
That sounds like
that wouldn't have clarified nothing for me because I got a lot of fat friends.
That's stupid. That's like someone saying it's your skinny friend, okay? Or it's your black friend.
Well, then,
okay.
somebody like one of my friends sat there was like, "Oh, I miss you," and I said, "Thank you."
Right.
You didn't know who it was?
I was like, I know who the person was. The person told me like they was like, "Yo, I miss you." I was like, "Thank you," and I kept it moving.
Oh my god, horrible.
Yo, listen. My whole thing about it is like, and this is where it comes into play. Me as a man, like everybody who's important knows I'm engaged. Like everybody. So if you sit there, you say certain things and everything like that, you have to understand, like, yo, there's a boundary now. You can't cross that boundary. Mm-hmm. Have some respect. So I'm not playing these games with anybody. It's like, nah, like on some real shit, like I'm not doing that because I'm not trying to hear shit. I'm not trying to sit there and have no assumptions, like none of that. So I just hit the shit in the butt right now, like, nah, you good. Like, Don't do that.
And because the fact that I'm sure they know if they mess with you like that. So you trying to start some shit because as soon as you reply, All they gonna do is spread. Oh, girl, he say he missed me too. Nah, bitch, get your ass out of here.
And that's why I just said thank you and kept it moving. Like there's nothing to sit there and talk about. Thank you, block the number, and kept it moving.
Mm-hmm.
What are we talking about? That and
I don't know who raised you, but they did a good job.
Man, I just don't have I don't have time. I don't have time, and me personally, I'm too fucking lazy to sit there and do all that extra shit. Like I really don't. I want peace. I want peace. I just ask for peace. Just give me peace. Like I don't want to argue with nobody. Like I don't even argue. Like you know how people at work they always try to like debate you and everything like that. I'm no person to sit there and be like, you know what, you're right.
Oh, that's me, and people hate it.
Just so you can get out of my face.
Yo, you're right. Oh, but you don't
just so you can go away.
Yo, you don't think this and everything like that. I'm like, yo, I don't think nothing. Like, oh, but I'm like, no, bro. You're like, yo, you're right. I believe you. This is your clue to leave me alone. Like, I don't want to argue. I want peace. I want peace. That's all I ask for. It's just peace. Like, let me relax.
Audrey.
Huh?
He is like the definition of my Facebook post. Did you see the post I made when I was like, I don't want a friendly dude. I need my dude rude to other females. He's the definition of that.
Well, he's just rude in general. So
yeah, I'm gonna ask.
That's great.
I really am.
Audrey told me that's why she's friends with me because I'm an asshole.
Like,
and I appreciated that.
But
like, there is no female.
I feel like everybody in our family is an asshole. So
there is no female at my job that feels friendly, that feels comfortable enough to sit there and touch me. Like they don't, you know how like females like to come at you and like, oh, hi, give you hugs and everything like that. Like there's no female at my job feels comfortable enough to even extend their hand for a pound.
Exactly. All that work wife and work husband. Hell no.
Nah, like they stay a certain distance and everything like that. It's not even that. It's like not even for the fact that about the thing. It's about like, yo, at the same time, sexual harassment comes up. Everybody's with that. You know, oh, he did this. I'm like, yo, I don't want none of that. Like, yo, you stay over there and have that conversation. I can hear you fine. Like, my ears work. Like, my ears work.
I was social distancing before coronavirus, so.
The same thing I'm doing now, I was doing before this happened. I don't go out. I stay home. I play Xbox all fucking day. Like, I do. I play Xbox. I rather, my friends ask me, like, yo, you trying to go to the club? Like, yo, we going here. And I'll be sitting there looking at my room. Then I look at the thing. I'm like, yo, like, I'm good, yo. Because then I got to get dressed. I got to go out. I got to get on a train. I'm like, I got to do this. I'm like, then you ain't going to want to leave. Y'all want to stay till like 3 a.m. Then I got to come back. I got to do this. I'm like, yo, I'm just going to chill and take a nap.
Well, when I was working, I'm the type of person if you let me get home, and then call me like, hey, you want to go out and get some drinks? No, I'm already at home. You got to catch me leaving work and getting home. Once I'm in the house, it's over with. I'm in the house.
Yeah, that's how it is. That's how it is for me. It's. I'm home. I'm a homebody, and yeah, I enjoy. I really enjoy not being in the mix with people.
I just don't like people.
Oh, do any of us?
I know some people that are people, and I don't understand it, and I don't try to. I don't like people.
So, this is how I am. I'm a people person as long as I'm getting paid to be a people's person. Because once I sit there and clock out, I am no longer a people's person. Don't ask me. Don't talk to me. Correct. Fuck alone.
Yep. I was working at Dillard's one time, and I went and clocked out, but I left something in my register. Who left?
Audrey.
I went and clocked out, but I had to go back to my register because I left something. And this lady tried. I said, I am not on the clock.
Yeah, that's not...
like, don't ask me nothing.
That's messed up.
I don't. Even though I know, I'm not gonna answer you because I'm off the clock. And now I can be as rude as I want to be.
Yeah.
I don't.
And you can't tell nobody.
Yes, we hear you.
Whatever. I've been talking to y'all. And I was like, oh, okay. I guess no one can hear me.
Oh, we did.
Cool.
Or we could have just been ignoring you.
Nah, you didn't hear me. I didn't hear you. I wasn't
See,
ignoring
he's
you.
just rude. When's the last time y'all been to a club?
I was in Korea.
Last time I've been to a club?
I lie. I'm lying. The last time I went to the club was whenever Courtney was here. That's the last time I went to a club.
The last time I've been to a club, was it last year? I don't think it was last year. 2018
2018.
was the last time I've been to a club. It was my boy's birthday, and I went out with him. And then something happened that reminded me of why I don't go out. They had a fight. There was a fight in a club. And it reminded me. I was like, and I just looked at them. I was like, you see, this is a typical shit. Why I don't come out? And everybody just looked at me like, yeah, you won't see me out for a while. So yeah.
The only reason I went to the club that time is because, well, he was my best friend at the time. He's not now. But this girl he came here to see stood him up. And so I was trying to cheer him up. So we went walking on Beale Street. We ended up at the club, and then we went for a horse and carriage ride, which he had reserved for the girl that stood him up. And so I was like, I don't understand why you're so bummed out. You have a whole girlfriend at home. But
wait,
hey.
Wow, so he was taking another girl out on a date on his birthday?
No, you went out for the birthday. He was just here. He came here to see the girl, and he lives in Texas.
He had a whole girlfriend.
So he met the girl and a wife, but I digress.
So he had a girlfriend and a wife.
And he went to go see Myra. Well, he went to Tennessee because he was supposed to meet another girl and got stood up.
Yeah.
And was all bummed about it. Even though he got a wife and a girl.
Yep. He had got a B&B for them, and he had set it up with like her favorite fruit. He had tablecloths and flowers.
Isn't that the same night
her
I
favorite
met him
color.
and he was trying to talk to me? Okay.
No, that's not the same night. No. I think he tried to talk to you after she didn't go for his shit. And then he tried to talk to you. After he stopped messing with the BM. That's when you came around.
Shady. I didn't know he had a girlfriend and a wife at the time. I did?
Yes, you did.
At that time?
Yes. He wasn't with the girlfriend anymore.
But okay, that's still fucked up. And that's what he gets. I don't even feel bad for him.
Yo, I'm not with the funny shit, so I'm just like, I'm chilling, yo, because I can't do that to my significant other, yo. Like, that shit is, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit fucks with me. Like, it really does. Like, it just fucks with me.
I found out later that she stood him up because she got back with her baby daddy. And now they're engaged.
But have they, did they ever meet up before? Oh, okay. So this wasn't the first time. Oh.
She gave him some poom poom and he fell in love and he was driving back and forth every other weekend.
Wait, didn't I talk to this girl too? Okay. I thought it was this girl when we used to do house party.
Yeah, you talked to what was her name?
It was another
Keisha?
chick. Yes.
Wait, Taylor.
Okay, then.
You did talk to Taylor. Yes, you did. Yes.
Oh,
that's what it is, Taylor. She got back with her baby daddy, and they got engaged, and that's when he decided, well, let me be a good guy and go back to my baby mama. But then left her to be with Keisha.
Oh my God.
But then went back to his baby mama.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yo, that's wild. Like,
that's a hot mess, right?
Oh, honey, you haven't heard. Child, look, I ain't gonna air it all because it's a lot.
Nah, go ahead.
Nah. We'll be on here till next week.
spill some more tea. Like that's crazy.
He's grimy. I mean,
to everybody listening, if you want to hear some more of this story, make sure you tune in for the next episode.
it's just I don't know. I mean, I met him through Myra, and I didn't talk to him long either because the things he was saying, it was just like, I ain't with it. And then later I found out he was still married and blah blah blah. But I'm just like, you doing all this and you got like I don't know how many kids. You are still married. You ain't really got a stable place. Like, come on.
Oh, because he was in a rush to move to Cali, huh?
Jamal. So I had just talked to him. Like, let's say today is what's today? Friday. I had just met him on like Wednesday. And he was already talking about he would move to Cali for me. And I was just like, you don't even know me. And he was like, I can get to know you.
How y'all exactly. He would get there and hate it there.
Because I'm not nice at all.
I have days where I don't even want to be bothered with you, and I love you to pieces.
Listen, I just
look at the phone sometimes and I go,
same. And I was trying to tell him, like, this is not what you want. Trust me, this is not what you want. Yes, it is. You seem like you better go ask Myra. I was like, don't just.
You're so beautiful.
Don't just drop.
You're
like,
so beautiful.
He was literally trying to drop everything for someone he just met so he can move to Cali and hopefully build a relationship. And I was just like, don't do that.
Wait. Hopefully.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Yes.
Hopefully.
He wants.
But after Audrey turned him down, then he tried to talk to another homegirl of mine in San Antonio. And she was like, well, I'm sorry, I'm just too busy right now. I don't have time for you. And so she called me and she was like, I'm so sorry. I hope I'm not hurting your feelings. I was like, my feelings? I wasn't trying to date you. He was. And she was like, well, I just can't be with him. He's ugly. Like, his teeth are ugly.
Like, he's really not attractive. But at the same time, like, he just, something, like, the things he was saying was just rubbing me the wrong way. And I just, like, no. And then what Myra was trying to back him up and was like, well, he is a good guy, blah, 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 blah.
Well,
and I was just like,
make sure you throw in there that he had lied to me too.
Like,
I didn't know any better either.
Telling you, because I was like, he doesn't seem like what you're saying. And at the end of the day, he was really just trying to find somebody he can mooch off of. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Because he sucks. He don't take care of his kids. He don't do a lot.
He lied to me too. Like, I got a whole facade. So, like I told you, I was finding out shit the same time you were. Like, wait, what?
It was like Jamal. It was like he was living like a whole different secret life. And then we were just finding things out. Like, and this was Myra's best friend at the time, and she didn't know any of the stuff. And then, like I said, it was like everything was just spilling out, and she was just like, "Oh my God, I didn't even like. Is this the same person?" Literally,
exactly.
It was literally like he was living like a double life,
which is why we aren't friends anymore.
Crazy, flipping.
You can't be best friends with a single mom and do the fuckboy shit that you're doing.
No.
Like, I can't condone that.
And with all your friends.
That's stupid.
That's funny.
He was trying to do it with all her friends.
And then Audrey was like, how are you friends with him? And I was like, I don't know. And then he showed me his fuckboy side. And I was like, oh, sir, I know too much dirt on you. I have too much dirt on you for you to be acting a fool with me. Like, but I'm not going to air you out to your girl. But...
So you was a friend. You never told this girl about anything?
Nope. Still to this day, I haven't told her that the whole time he was with her, he was traveling back and forth to come see girls that he met because I would FaceTime him while I was in school.
Do you know his girl? Are you cool with his girl?
I do know his girl. I met her through
and they're
him.
cool.
So
Go ahead, say y'all cool.
I'm their oldest son's godmom. Well, I was. I'm
Wow,
See?
officially
what the
not now.
fuck?
But I told her when they met, I said, hey, no matter what happens with y'all, I'm going to always side with him because my loyalty is to him, not you. And she understood that.
Nah, that's fine.
So
I don't.
with all the dirt that I have, I've never aired him out. Even though he crossed me, I still have not aired him out. Hopefully she hears this podcast. If so, hey girl, hey.
Jamal, what would you do in a situation like that? Would you, if you was cool with both of them?
If I was cool with both of them, who am I close to?
Him? Say you're close to him, but then you and
I don't know.
hmm.
Honestly,
No. Let's say you're close to her, but then you and him became real cool.
if I'm close to her, then I would have to put her on game because that's my homegirl first.
Exactly. And that's what I would have done had I been her friend first, but I was his friend.
But when you become,
Okay, so what if?
but when you become when you get into like that, see that situation, I don't think that's a win. I honestly, for me, I don't know. That's a no-win situation.
Hey,
It's a no-win situation because
I'm letting y'all know right now. I'm telling.
huh?
I'm telling. But go ahead.
Nah, like for me, see, like on some real shit, like I would have to sit there, like yo, like I would try to nip it in the butt before it even gets to like that point because you're not gonna do it. Like if you're gonna do your dirt, don't put me in the middle of your shit. I don't want to know. I don't want to be in the middle of your shit. Like don't put me in the middle of your shit because then when your shit start crashing down, and then you say my name, we're gonna have to square up. Like we have to fight because I don't want to be in the middle of no fucking drama. Like I don't want to be bothered with it.
my name never came up in
But
anything.
my thing about it is that I don't want to take that risk because I don't know when somebody gets cornered. You don't know people what they do behind closed doors. What they said, you know what I'm saying, when their back is against the wall. So my thing about it is like, yo, if you're gonna do that, like, yo, bro, I don't want no parts of it. Stop your shit and get the fuck away from me. It's that simple.
I ain't saying nothing.
I'm
Do
gonna
what you
I'm gonna
do.
keep it a buck with you.
But let me tell you, his homeboy, who he turned on me for, like we were straight beefing because I'm the type of person I will tell you, like, hey, that person that you hanging with, like you do what you want to do, but they're a shitty person. I will tell you. So I told him, I was like, hey, your homeboy a snake. You might want to watch him. Oh, he cool, blah, 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 whatever. So this created a beef between me and the homeboy. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Do you think you don't gotta listen to me? So when him and his BM split, old boy was trying to get at his BM, and I'm like, hey, he trying to holler at you. He was like, he wouldn't do that. And I'm like, nigga, I was on FaceTime with her when he did it. Like, he trying to get at your BM. And he was like, oh, he wouldn't do that to me. And we cool. He like a brother to me. I said, well, your brother trying to fuck your baby mom. Okay? I'm just letting you know. So fast forward, we were having a conversation, and his homeboy reached over and hung up the phone in my face. Audrey will tell you that right there, I will throw hands about that. Don't hang up in my face. So I called back, and he answered the phone, and he laughing like, oh, I ain't even know the phone had hung up. Blah, blah. And I'm like, so you just gonna let the nigga hang up in my face? That's when I stopped fucking with him right there, because you are not reciprocating the same loyalty that I'm giving you. Like, I've yet to tell your baby mama about Taylor, Jules, or any of these other girls that you've been rocking with.
You just
Like, I have a list.
you just letting it all out now, though.
I'm just
I'm saying like
saying, reciprocation is a big thing with me. Like, me and Audrey, if we feel a type of way about something, we talk to each other, we squash it. It's over with. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure if I'm beefing with somebody and they're around her, she would not let them hang up the phone in my face. She gonna check that shit right then. It don't even have to be in front of me. She gonna check that shit and then she gonna call me back. He didn't even do that. He thought the shit was funny. So okay, I see where I stand. And you only have to show me once who you really are. You don't get a second chance.
Mm-mm. Who that reminds you of?
If Audrey ever turned on me in any type of way, like, and we've known each other for years. Like, our boys were babies when we met. Hell, they about to graduate high school. So if she ever crossed me in any kind of way, that's just years of friendship gone. I'm done. We can't talk about that. It's over with. Because if you did it this time, what's stopping you from doing it again?
That's exactly what I sit there and say.
I'm pretty sure she'd be the same way if I crossed her.
But you've seen it.
Like,
not with you. You've seen me do it to other people.
But I'm saying, if I crossed you, what if I became best friends with a little bitch? You wouldn't feel no type of way about that.
Yeah.
You'd be done. Like, bitch, how you gonna be friends with? Really, bitch? Like, I already know. Although we know I would never, because I don't like him. It's on site for him. But what was I gonna say?
Yeah.
I forgot, because the as disgusting as that thought was, like, I just forgot what I was about to say. I would never be friends with a little bitch. I just want you to know that. But yeah, I just want people to treat me the way I treat them, and I feel like I'm a really good friend. She says she calls me about shit because she know I'm gonna tell her, Audrey, that's stupid. Don't do that.
Yeah.
She enjoys my honesty.
Funny.
What? I didn't say anything.
You need to go listen to her podcast on how we met. We didn't like each other.
I told Audrey I don't like meeting new people. She thinking I told Audrey I don't like.
Well, we didn't have a choice. We didn't have a choice.
Yeah, we did.
We were forced.
That was the problem.
Get together, and we were not happy about it.
Yeah,
and I don't even know what made us start talking. Probably because I don't know if it was. No, I think it was before I got in an argument with that girl. Yeah, I can't even tell you what.
We started talking because by us being roommates, we were battle buddies, and you decided to go eat ice cream early up in the day, and it backfired.
Okay.
So you had to wake me up in the middle of the night.
Well, yeah. So we didn't really have a choice.
I was not happy about that.
They forced me on her. She was not happy about it.
Yeah, because I had my own room, and then here come this chick from Afghanistan who's on deployment, and then they found out, oh, well, we don't have anywhere for you to work, so we're going to send you to Kuwait. And I was the only person that had space for her, and I'm not a people person, so I was happy being alone. And now I got a person in my personal space, and I didn't like that.
Audrey's always in somebody's personal space.
Oh, no, shut the hell up. That's a whole lie.
And then
I'm sorry you have to deal with.
We found out we had a lot in common. Our boys were the same age. Both of our husbands were pieces of shit.
And they became, which was stupid.
And we got cool. And then she got in.
Go
ahead. Yeah, pieces of shit stick together. And then she got into an argument with this girl. And then I came in from work, and she was telling me about it, and I was like, who is it? Where's she at? And I was talking so loud, and she was like, oh, you are so with the shit. And I was like, you already know that. And then they started arguing again, so now I've inserted myself in Audrey's argument, which I've never had a problem with this girl. I just didn't like that she was talking crazy to Audrey, so.
Oh, yeah. Audrey, people like you.
Jamal.
Well, at the time, I had no choice but to tolerate her. Like,
Jamal, but no, that was
him
because he swears up and down people don't like me, and I'm just the rudest person in the world, and I'm not nice. I'm the nicest person
Audrey, you are pretty fucking rude. You are pretty fucking rude.
To people that deserve it.
That's why I sigh when you call me. When you call me, I have to inhale and exhale because I never know which Audrey is on the other end of the
Because
phone.
people
It's
act
either
like
the whiny
that.
Audrey, the bitchy Audrey, or did I say the
Yes.
whiny
Yeah.
Audrey? Or the happy Audrey, the mood swing Audrey. Gotta love her.
Hey. Okay.
Gotta love the mood swing
Don't
Audrey.
look. I'm not gonna let y'all sit here and come for me. I have my reasons. Hell.
I'm not Audrey bashing. I'm just telling the truth.
I just ignore her.
Mood swing Audrey is like the worst Audrey of them all because she'll get on the phone happy, then she'll all of a sudden be depressed, then she's pissed off, then she becomes uncontrollably giggly. Then all of a sudden, after all of that excitement, now she's sleepy.
See, I don't have to deal with that because she doesn't call my phone, which is a good thing.
But I try to give Jamal the loving Audrey, and he just won't accept my love. I remember one time I said, "I'm gonna tell you."
I met her
who?
too.
Whatever. I told him, "I'm gonna tell you every month
Where you
that
go?
I love you," and he was like, "Ew, why?" Because we're family. That's what we're supposed to do. Oh, that I love you. He was like, and so I started saying it, and he was just like, "No," and he just kept denying my love, and I was like, "I'm trying to give you all of this great cousin love, and you're not accepting it. Like, we're family. We're supposed to be showing each other love and looking out for
She
each
went
other."
2 weeks without calling me or texting me, right? And then out of the blue, she calls me and says, "I love you." I'm like, "What?"
Yeah, when she took, because she just like it would just be like so random. I'm like, she like, oh, I love you. I'm like, what the fuck do you want? Like that's the first thing that comes to my head. Like, why? Like, stop
And I'm
being
just like,
weird.
"Dad, I can't tell you I love you." He was
Or
like,
she'll
"No,
go
just accept it."
or she'll go a long time without talking to you and calling you, and then she'll go, "Sorry, I've been such a sucky friend." Like, really? Okay,
But you're used to
as
it.
long as you know. I am.
And I've gotten so much better.
So much so I've adopted that. I'll text her and be like, "Hey, I'm about to black out for a little while." And she's like, "Okay. Everything all right?" Like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I'm tired of people. I need to." And I get it now. You have to take that time to rest your brain because people will drain you.
Yeah.
They don't pour into you, they just drain you. So you have to take that time to recuperate yourself because nobody else is going to do it.
Nope.
So I get it now. I get it now. And I have adopted that. Like, I will do not disturb my phone in a minute. Because I started having like anxiety attacks and all of that stuff. And I realized it wasn't my life that was causing this. This was other people's shit that they would call and they would just vomit all their problems on me. And I take on other people's issues. So if you call me and you're like, "Oh, my rent, and I don't know how," and then I start to stress.
Well, I just want to call you and
And so
tell you,
now I understand why
I
she.
just want to call you and tell you I love you sometimes. You too, Jamal. But, you know,
You do it after a year-long absence, though.
well, Jamal,
You don't do it like,
Well,
"Oh, well,
Auntie.
I haven't talked. I haven't talked to her at all today. Let me call and be like, 'Hey, I'm alive. I love you. I'm
I
taking a
call
mental
you
break.'"
when,
No, you take a mental break for 2 weeks and then you come back. "Hey, I love you. And what's up? What? Everything." I've had a whole fucking panic attack, anxiety attack. I couldn't call you because you're just looking at the phone ring, and so I had to deal with it by myself. But hey, how you doing?
I ain't gonna sit there and hold you. I dead serious when people be calling me and I don't want to talk to them. I dead serious just look at the phone ringing and wait for it to go away. Like I don't even like hang up on it. I just watch it ring.
me too.
Like I'll have like 9 times out of 10, unless I'm doing something around the house, I always have my phone in my hand.
Same.
So if I don't answer my phone, 9 times out of 10, I really just looking at the shit ring and I'm just like, okay.
But wait. Let me tell you. Look, I'm like dude on TV. But wait, there's more. You could call her, and I swear I'm not Audrey bashing. This is just the truth. You can call Audrey, and she will watch the phone ring. And then she'll text you back, I don't feel like talking. The fuck? You could have picked
Because
up and said
you know
that.
why I don't do that? Because that's going to lead into
Is everything okay?
No, because then that's going to lead into a conversation that and I just told you I don't feel like talking. So if something is really wrong, that's your opportunity to be like, okay, I understand, but I'm in a dilemma. And then, okay.
Audrey, I am one of your 3 best friends. You should always answer my call and be like,
but
hey,
half the time you don't
I don't
want
feel
nothing.
like talking, but is everything okay?
Every time I've done that so many times, and this is why I do it to you, because you'd be like, oh, I didn't want nothing. I'm like, God damn it. Like, so I didn't even have to answer.
Yeah, but if you tell me I don't feel like talking, if it ain't nothing important, I'll be like, okay, cool. I'll hold it till you feel like talking. You know I will. I'll write that shit down so I can tell you later. But I will say, in the middle of one of your blackouts, though, when I posted on Facebook and said my mental health is not okay, you did call. You did call. You know why I went to Facebook, though? It's because you were in the middle of a blackout.
But I
don't put my shit on
I
Facebook.
went on Facebook and I saw your message and I was like, oh shit, let me see if she's okay.
And no, I was in the middle of a crisis.
I listened. And then even after that, I think that's when you went on your little hiding spree, and it was just that. And we would check on each other from time to time. Hey, you good? Blah, 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 blah. Okay.
Yeah, that one lasted like a month. That lasted like a month. We would just text each other like, hey, I'm still alive, but I'm still not talking to people.
Yeah, do it, man.
Yo, y'all funny as shit, yo.
Our friendship works, though.
But I was from the beginning, Jamal, you just gotta accept my love. If I want to tell you I love you every month, just take it. I'm gonna start doing it again.
I've gotta accept.
I haven't done it in a while, and I feel like it's long overdue. I love you.
And you would block.
You're not gonna block me.
He's throwing block parties all over the place.
You said what? She's not gonna block me.
I said you are throwing block parties all over the place.
Like I don't know why she want to. Like I don't like why she want to be so disrespectful tonight. I don't understand.
How?
So you're not an affectionate person
because I want to tell you I love you.
Like you don't do the mushy stuff.
I'm affectionate to like one person, and that's it.
But I'm talking about your family. She's family though. Like I wouldn't expect you to be like, if I say, oh Jamal, I love you, I wouldn't expect you to say I love you too. Number one, you don't know me. Number two, I'm not related to you, so that's just fucking weird.
That's my
but
cousin.
She's your cousin.
We used to hang out together. He used to go next door, and I would try to follow him. He would try to leave me. And when I used to come visit in summer and stuff like that, we used to hang out. And I remember one time he came to Virginia for the Million Man March. Him, my uncle.
Was he there when you fell down the stairs?
Shut up. No.
Jamal, have you heard the story of her getting hit by a truck?
Please. What?
Anyways, we're not about to do this because this ain't about me. Jamal, you know. Don't listen. Okay, that's the end of the show, y'all. Hope y'all have a great week.
No.
We'll catch y'all. Catch y'all next week, sometime later. Stay safe. Because Rona's still out there. I'm not going to sit here for this Audrey bashing hour.
No. She fell down a what?
No, she didn't fall down anything. She got hit by a truck.
How the hell you get hit by a truck?
She was riding a bike.
Yo, wait, what? How?
I'm leaving this conversation.
That's why she calls and tells people she loves them.
Because life was too short, man. I could have died.
You right.
As you laugh.
She did as she got. What did you say it was? It was an avalanche. What was it?
I don't know. A big ass.
What kind of truck was it?
It was a big ass
black truck.
I didn't even get a chance to see because it was dark, and I panicked. Listen, we're not reliving. Goodbye. I gotta go.
No, you don't. You're full of
I
it.
didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing. Go listen to her podcast if you want to hear that story. I'm not gonna tell it. Odd Tales, Season 1, Volume 1. Go listen to it.
So
No, because no, Jamal, don't go listen to it because you probably gonna make fun of me for life. And then as far as the other thing, when you said I fell on the steps, don't bring that up either. Listen, I'm sick
I
of
didn't
this.
say nothing else.
I'm sick of both of y'all already. I try to
Yeah.
show my love to you guys, and this how y'all treating me. It just turned into the bash Audrey
Audrey.
hour. Y'all know I'm emotional.
Listen,
I know
listen,
I'm sensitive.
listen. It's gonna be the bash Mav hour tomorrow because remember my friend said she wants to come on the she wants to be a part of the podcast tomorrow. She said that she's down to do it. So I've known her since I've known her since I was like 23. And she wants to come on the podcast. So it's gonna be it might be interesting. I don't know.
Good.
But so you could be prepared. So you better be free tomorrow. If she does it, you better be free. You both better be free tomorrow. But so this is funny. Like that's funny. I mean, it's not funny, but at the same time, it's like, damn, like oh Tito, I'm sorry.
Anyway.
I love. Oh,
did you just say he loved me?
I like
you. You heard him about to say it, right? He said it on the show before.
Mm-hmm.
He's told me he loved me before, but then he turned around and be like, "No, I didn't." Like, you don't have to lie, Craig. It's okay if you love me. We're family.
Oh my God.
We are.
Girl.
It's okay.
Something's wrong with
You know, I was sitting up there. I was like, Audrey, why did I have to listen to a podcast to find this out? Like, why didn't you tell me? He was like, "Cuz you're laughing now. You would have laughed."
I didn't tell anybody. Like, and the only reason, like, I told my mom is because, what's his face was like, "You better call her and tell her before I do," because I had ended up going to the hospital. And he was like, "You better call her and tell her before I do," and I was like, "Fine," because what that looked like him calling her, telling her, and then she's gonna cuss me out like, "Why didn't you tell me?" Blah 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 blah. And then, yeah, I don't think I told anybody after that. Hell, I was too. I don't know, man. Shit was crazy. How do you call somebody like, "Oh, hey, guess what? I just got hit by a truck, but I hope you're having a fantastic day."
Well, you don't start off with guess what? What's that? Yeah. You don't start off with guess what? You hey, I'm in the hospital. I was riding my bike. I got hit by a truck. They said everything is fine, and I'm about to go home.
that.
That shit hurt. I had bruises all over me. They said my ribs were bruised. So it hurt to like breathe. It hurt to move. It hurt to do anything. And then, like I said, my whole left, because I got hit from the left, my whole left side was bruised. I was just like, this is the worst. Literally felt like I got hit by a truck because I did.
It just took everything in me not to laugh when you said that shit hurt, because a meme popped in my head with that little boy. When he was like, that shit hurt it.
It did, man. Like, now, I feel like now I can say with confidence, I feel like I've been hit by a truck because I know what it feels like. So,
yeah, nobody else can say that unless they actually been hit by
I can
a truck.
Literally say that now because I know what it feels like. And it's crazy because the pain actually doesn't kick in until like hours later or the next day. Like, it's not instant.
But when you told me, I can't. I'm gonna be quiet. Never mind.
Okay, Jamal, I got hit by the damn truck and then I freaked out and got nervous and picked up my bike and just went home.
That's ridiculous.
Because I didn't feel any pain. I was just panicking really bad. Everybody started getting out their damn car. There was two people crossing the street and they both turned around. I was like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" Then everybody started jumping out their car and dude was like, "I'm so sorry, I didn't see you." And I was just panicking. I cussed dude out and I just my phone went flying. So I went to go pick up my phone. I picked up my bike and I just rode home. And Cade's dad was outside. That's who I was talking to on the phone with, Cade's dad. And So usually when I get out of class late, well, I'll call him and he'll talk to me until I get home. And he's standing outside and I'm just looking at him laughing. He goes, "What's wrong with you?" I was like, "Dog, I just got hit." He's like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "I just got hit by a truck." He's like, "What?" He's like, "You're lying." I was like, "No." He's like, "Why the hell are you right here?" I was like, "Because I just panicked and I just came home." He was like, "Excuse me?" He's like, "Did you get his information?" I was like, "No, dog. I just picked up everything. I came home." He was like, "Well, go get in the tub. Do you need to go?" I was like, "No, I just need to go, take a shower or whatever. I need to soak it in, whatever." And then I took a bath, and then like all the pain started kicking in, and I was like, "Oh hell!"
Because
And
your
then the next
adrenaline
day, I
calmed
thought I
down.
was dying. Everything was hurting so bad.
This is all after she pried herself out of
Shut
the
up.
grill of the truck.
Yes, Jamal, I got stuck between my bike and the damn truck. I couldn't get out.
Did the guy at least
Well,
try to help you?
by the time he got out the truck, I was already
She wouldn't
in.
let him.
And he came out. "I'm so sorry. I didn't see you. Blah blah blah." But everybody started getting out the car, and I just got scared and nervous, and so I didn't give nobody a chance to help me.
Oh,
If you're wondering why I'm laughing, Jamal, is because she didn't tell the story to me the way she's telling it to you. Like,
Because it
she
was
was
funny,
cracking
but
the hell
now
up
it's just like,
telling me.
stop laughing at my pain, man.
She was like, "I'm riding my bike, and this motherfucker hit me." And she's like, and I was still on the bike on the hood of the
Because I was
car, and I was
stuck.
like,
My
"What?"
legs, he hit me from the left. And then, like, when he hit me, me and the bike went on the hood. And I was obviously still holding on to the damn bike. And I just go of it, but my foot was stuck. Shut up. I'm done telling you what happened.
That shit, she had my entire house laughing. I was listening to that podcast on my phone, and I was sitting there talking like I'm on the phone with her, but it was the podcast. I was like, "Wait, you got hit by a truck?" And then she kept talking, and the way she described it in the podcast, I was dying laughing, and my kids were laughing. Then my son decided to act
Mr.
out
Friend did me
how
dirty,
she ran.
dog. I call her son Mr. Friend, and they FaceTimed me. He reenacted my whole scene. Hurt.
It was so hilarious.
On my
that's
side,
so
but he was just,
ridiculous. Like, that shit is so
all
funny.
jokes and whatever. But I'm good now. Thanks.
So
Callie was just bad luck.
right now, I'm actually looking for because you know how every podcast, like every episode, has to have a picture, right?
Don't do it.
I'm looking for a picture.
Don't do it.
Of a bicycle knocked down the front of a truck.
Don't do it. I hate you. See,
there is no picture, I don't think.
Yo, if you could find
goodbye, everybody. Have a good week.
Oh,
Thanks for tuning in. I hate you.
Hey, just think of it like this. You know how many of his people are going to go look for that podcast? You're going to get more listens. That was like some hilarious shit, though. Like, I was concerned, but also it was fucking hilarious. Because the way you described still being on the bike while
Jamal,
on
you
the
better
hood
not
of
post a
the
picture.
damn truck.
Whatever.
That's what made me laugh.
Myra. I was stuck.
Yeah.
Oh, me?
That's
I know. That's what made me laugh.
Photo shit.
And then when you said you grabbed your bike and ran home, JJ reenacted it, and that made it worse.
I didn't run home. I just ran across the street.
Now.
I ran across the street, and I got to it till I got to my bike home. I was literally right around the corner from the house. Whatever.
Oh man.
Anyways, thanks
I'm
y'all
sorry,
for tuning
Abby.
in this week. Now that's got me for like forever.
I didn't mean to laugh at your pain, Kevin Hart.
Yo,
I'm sorry.
I should just post Kevin Hart on there, like with the face, like the yo.
I'm glad you find this hilarious.
Yo, I got my.
I
Listen,
don't.
man, I got my coming. I will sit there and I will say that eventually my significant other is going to come on the podcast. So I'm looking forward to that. So I'm looking forward to that. She said she'll do it. She said she'll do it. So I was
When?
like, yay!
I have to meet her.
Um,
Yes, I do.
no, you don't.
Me and my
No,
sisters already agreed when we went to grandma's funeral. I think that's when everybody found out you was engaged, and we was like, "Oh, we gotta meet her." They said we're gonna have a family.
no, they've been who I was. Well, my family.
Yeah,
My
but
dad
that's
and
when
my
they
mom knew I
announced.
was
That's
engaged
when
before
the rest
that.
of the family found out. Like you told me, but my sisters didn't know, and then I don't think Ann knew. I don't remember. Whatever.
Guess how my dad. I didn't even get to tell my dad. Guess how my dad found out.
Oh.
No. So remember I gave you so this is the story, right? This is the story for everybody. This is when I was looking to propose, I had 3 people pick out rings and everybody picked out the same ring. I had you, I had Allison, and I had my friend Save Rose. That's her name. Her name is Save Rose. Pick out a ring. I gave y'all all the 3. Mm-hmm. I gave all 3 of y'all the same ring, and all 3 of y'all picked the same ring, and that was how I actually picked out her engagement ring, and I bought it. Went to go. I was like, I was getting ready. You know what I'm saying? Like I went and everything like that. Now, the reason the way that my dad found out was that Allison was the one who told them. I didn't even get to tell them. I didn't even propose yet when they found out.
Did it just slip out or what? Oh.
No, she was too excited. She couldn't keep her fucking mouth shut.
His sister.
I don't know who Allison is, but she
that's my youngest. That's my youngest sister.
She pulled the Kenya Moore.
That was my Alice. So Allison is my youngest sister. Is my younger sister. I have 3 younger sisters. I have Allison, who is 27. I'm 34, so she'll be 28 this year. And so Allison will be 28 this year. Alize will be 27, and Nicole just turned 11. So I have 3 younger sisters. I am the only boy.
They love it, though.
I have.
You love it.
They what?
Anyway.
Fuck, I don't.
Well, we still got.
They all annoying.
Yes, we do. Me and my sisters had agreed right then and there that we was gonna meet her.
What the fuck that got to do with me? Y'all agreement ain't got shit to do with me. I can sit there and say like, yo, I'm gonna go do something, but the whole thing about it is like, your agreement and what y'all decided on ain't got shit to do with me. If I don't agree to it,
I'm hot.
Eventually,
yeah.
FaceTime. You know how hard, I never said that y'all wasn't y'all was invited to the wedding. She's like, like getting hit with all of it. She's like,
damn. You're not invited. He didn't say you were invited to the wedding. That's what he said.
Like, yeah.
I just said,
because I just always find it funny that when people, like, a lot of people try to make plans and everything like that when it comes to me, and then don't try to tell me, and then, like, I tend to I'm not gonna lie, I just do this shit just to be spiteful because I like to shut shit down.
So you never gonna bring her around family ever?
Me, like, if I don't want to, she'll meet she's coming out to visit. Because she has to meet my nephews and everything like that. So, she's going to be up. But I'm not telling you
what. But you're still bringing around family.
You all the way in Atlanta. Family that you won't, but you won't be here.
But okay.
Shh. We don't want nobody to know.
You won't be here.
Hey, Kim
Chill.
Possible. Kim.
Chill.
He said, call him, beep him if you want to reach him.
Yo. Like, the one thing I hate now is that when people listen to this, they're going to try to, like, jack the wave. I've had that Kim Possible notification sound since I got a Droid. Like, when the Droid first came out with Verizon, like the original Droid with the push-up and it had the keyboard at the bottom, I actually used the Kim Possible notification, and I have never heard anybody with it. So now everybody's going to jump on a bandwagon and try to get it, and I'm going to be upset.
First of all, you have an Android?
I have an Android and an iPhone.
Oh,
But I'm
okay.
an Android I'm a Droid person. I'm sorry. I'm Samsung all the way. I got Samsung watch, earbuds, the Note. I'm a Samsung person all day, every day.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
I don't like simple shit.
Be ashamed.
I'll sit there and I tell them, like, I think iPhones are for dumb people.
Oh, trust me, I had a comeback, but I don't know you like that yet. Just wait till we get acquainted.
I be telling you,
I'm gonna talk mad shit to you.
But that's the thing is, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, the one thing about an iPhone is, like, yo, I can't multitask. I can multitask. I can have like 3 apps open at the same time on my screen.
What do you mean?
I can't multitask. That just got wireless.
Well, I'm gonna say this. Apple is not paying me to promote Apple, so I'm gonna let you.
My cousin works for Apple, and I sit there and tell him all the time, "Fuck them."
That's your cousin. I'm not getting paid by Apple, so I'm not gonna sit here and talk about how great it is.
That's what I used to record my podcast on. I got an iPhone 6. I got an iPhone 6s, so I just use it to record the podcast because it's easier that way on the iPhone.
And me and Audrey had a conversation yesterday, and damn near everything is Apple.
Oh, that's crazy, because ain't nothing I got Apple set for this phone.
We got the AirPods, the watch, the laptop, the phone. She's one up on me, though, because she has Apple TV and I don't.
I got Samsung. Me and my girl, Samsung.
Oh, so you tainted her as well?
Girl's been Samsung. My girl's been team Samsung since before I even met her. And that's what I told and audience, everybody who's listening, that's when she stole my heart.
Oh my God. Is your corn on the cob or loose?
That's when
that was the most corny thing I've ever heard.
That's when she stole my heart.
It's cute though.
She stole my heart. You know, that's my baby. That's my baby. But yeah, the fact that she's a Samsung person, you know, she you know.
That was an added bonus, huh?
Yeah. I love her, you know.
That's good. Because the guy I'm dating now, he has an Android, and I'm thinking about breaking up with him because that sucks.
Well, the one thing you have to understand is that after the new one comes out, our phones won't slow down.
Mine didn't.
Which one you got?
What do I have? XR?
XR? Oh, yeah. After this year, it's a wrap for y'all. Good luck. Good luck for you.
I'll be okay. Because my mom has a 6. What does she have? A 6 Plus or 6 Plus, and her phone's
I have a 6S. I have the regular 6S.
And the phone she has is my old phone.
But the only reason we're here, the 6S is just for work. It's just for like work, because I don't like my job calling my regular phone, because I know if they call me, they want me to come in, and I can sit there and ignore them. It just not pick up.
Right.
Well, you don't answer the phone anyway, so
I answer the phone.
You just said that. You just said you would watch the phone.
I'll be honest with you. I've actually do that when they call my main phone. I actually do just watch them, like, they leave the message. I'll listen to the message and I'll press 7 to have it deleted.
Well, I don't have to worry about my job calling me to come in. I don't work.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Shit. Hey, I did my time. It's over with.
I'm sorry to hear that. Ooh, crack open this Mike's Hard Lemonade and then have a Corona after.
That made me think about this prank I did on my cousin. I text her and no, I called her and she texted me and she was like, I'm busy doing whatever she was doing. She was like, is everything okay? And I was like, no. And she said, what's wrong? And I was like, my mama got a case of corona. And she was like, oh my God, are y'all okay? And I was like, I mean, there's really nothing we could do about it. And then I sent her a picture of my mom standing in the grocery store holding a case of corona beers.
Yeah.
She said, I fucking hate you.
You know what? On that note, we're going to end it right there. We're going to end this right here. We're already like at 72 minutes anyway, so we're going to end that right here. But like, yo, that shit is hilarious. Yeah. Y'all love you.
I couldn't tell her my mom had coronavirus. Like, I didn't want to wish that on her. So I was like, she has a case of corona. That way, I didn't put it on her, but
Oh my God.
it went with the picture.
Oh my God, yo.
She was pissed at me for a while.
Oh my God. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I believe this is episode 5. I said episode 4 in the beginning. I think this is episode 5.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I thought you said 5 in the beginning.
I did?
Did
I?
Yeah, I think so.
Did I?
See, he's so busy ignoring everybody else.
I'm pretty sure you said 5 in the beginning.
Okay, well, you know what?
This is episode whatever, y'all.
Okay, podcast listeners. This is episode 5 of the Audi and Mav show, special quarantine edition. Hopefully, if everything goes right, we'll have another special quarantine edition for you guys tomorrow, and you can join us again. It's good. Yeah, it's always a quarantine special until this shit is over, because then she probably ain't going to be able to get a hold of me.
Anyway,
too busy.
Goodbye, y'all.
Lighten it up.
Yeah, this didn't suck like I thought it was going to, because I don't like meeting new people. But you're actually okay.
Are too. See, high five on that one. High five.
No,
right.
No, y'all not allowed to. No. And happy belated
Bye,
birthday,
everybody.
Jamal. Make sure y'all tell him happy birthday.
I hate.
Okay, that's it.
I ain't telling him shit because he said don't tell him happy birthday.
I was like, yeah, crickets. No, but
I'm not telling him shit because he said don't.
But, thank you for the birthday. Everybody who sent me a birthday shout out, thank you. Everybody who texted me, called me on Facebook, Snapchat, everything, Instagram, whatever. Like, thank you. I appreciate it. It's been fucking awesome. I feel chapter 34. That's all I can say. Audrey looks older than me, so she has the gray hairs. I don't. Absolutely young.
Goodbye, y'all.
We shall. Bye, everybody.
Stay safe.